News Talk, Saga 960, Raw, Mike Richards, as we get to another great friend of Bell and Bell representation and Bell products. And I think when we did this, I think it's 2 or 3 months ago, we had just started with Zoom. And so, Alicia, you were like maybe the first one where we realized we could actually record these things and
I think
actually,
so.
and with that, because I think you were like one of the first ones, and we love to have you back on. So it's so nice to have you back.
Thank you so much, Mike and Dave. I'm always glad to be here and talk with you guys.
And the other thing too is, Alicia, that generally if we're talking to someone from Bell, we sometimes take on topics that I know affect people. I know affects them in their lives, some for even a daily basis, but they generally are conversations sometimes you don't hear on the radio. You certainly don't hear them on like sports morning shows. But the reality is, if we're going to talk about things like blood sugar management, things nature with the thyroid, that these just aren't things that you talk about publicly. And yet, if you were to go through your own family, you
Exactly.
everyone seemingly has at least an issue dealing with that. So let's just start for a second with the thyroid. Now, sometimes I just throw out, or at least the I don't know if it's a stigma, but we think that it's always about older people, or there's an age factor to this. But I got a feeling maybe that's not true.
No, it's not true. A lot of us have thyroid issues and we are not even aware of it. So we can be walking with low functioning thyroid and not knowing. The early signs of that, though, are weight gain, being really tired, brittle nails, low energy. And those are just a few that you should look into if you do feel them, and see your doctor and have your thyroid checked.
How do you check thyroid? Is that a blood test,
Yes,
Alicia?
it's very simple. It's just a simple blood test, and it will tell the doctor how your thyroid is functioning. If they find something, they can always do further testing.
Gotcha. Now, Bell Lifestyles has a thyroid, I guess, supplement. How does it exactly work? Tell us more about it, and what are some of the things that you have to watch out for when taking this?
Well, it's an amazing product, actually. It has so many great ingredients in it. One of them is the L-tyrosine. It's an amino acid, and it kind of helps the gland work better. Ashwagandha is another favorite of mine. It balances the hormones, but at the same time, for people with low energy, it does the trick. It's really, really good. So I'm happy to see that they've even included the ashwagandha. There is also a forskolhel, which is contains the it's helps with the weight loss. It's a forskolin, actually. So for people that have gained a lot of weight, this is one of the products that I actually sell on its own too, just for the weight loss. There's minerals, great minerals in this product, like iodine, copper, zinc, selenium, and they all help the function of the thyroid gland. So the formula is, it's an amazing ingredients in it. And I think that someone who is suffering from all these symptoms would see a great difference by just trying the product. And it's not dangerous to try at all. It's natural.
It's that's why people, when they ask me these questions, because I get more questions about Bell products now than I ever have, and I'm like, well, first of all, it's not pharmaceutical, and generally it's not habit forming either for most of the stuff that you take. That being said, if we're talking about Alicia, a weight gain and some of these other issues, I mean, we're not saying take this product and don't see a doctor. I mean,
No.
no, we're saying, see your physician, talk about some of the issues you're having.
Yes.
And in order
Yes.
to supplement, that you would take a Bell product in helping with this product. Not that we're not saying, not see a doctor, because some people sometimes get all twisted. Alicia, it's like,
Yes.
what you're saying is that these are magical. No, they're not magical products. In fact, they're the opposite of magic. Most of it comes from the ground. So,
Yes.
but you would see a physician first.
Definitely, you have to see a physician and get your thyroid tested. And while you're doing that, you can try the product while you're waiting for your results, because you will see a difference if your thyroid is just on a low level and needs a little boost. These ingredients in the product help the gland work better.
So for anybody listening out there, it's the number 78 Thyroid Support that we're talking about on the belllifestyles.ca website. So number 78 Thyroid Support is the supplement we're talking about right now.
Yes.
Now, in terms, Alicia, of business, because of the pandemic, like how have you found that for you? Because some people were not getting out. Some people, have changed the way in which they would, now that things have reopened, how has business been for you, and how do they get a hold of you?
Well, they can get a hold of me at Nutrition House Heartland. I work there as a nutritionist, but I also do what you are doing with me right now. I do the virtual sessions with clients. So, yes, so they can just reach out on my site and get a hold of me this way. But yes, it's definitely a different level of normal right now. We are seeing a lot of people coming into the health store and inquiring a lot about different products. I know you wanted to mention the number 40 blood sugar metabolism by Bell. This is probably one of my most popular products on the shelf right now because of COVID. People have gained a lot of weight. They have been snacking. They just their life was on a different level than it was before. So now they have to get out, start exercising, putting their suits on that are feeling tight. So I do have a formula, which is the number 40 by Bell Lifestyle. And it really helps with the weight gain, with sugar cravings. Dave, I know you asked me the last time what to do for your snacking. This product is fantastic for people that love snacking, and I love them too. Actually, I have been don't laugh. Just because I'm a nutritionist doesn't mean I reach out for the stuff.
Me and Alicia could get together and snack. Seriously.
Yeah, sure.
Yes, we'll snack on the number 40 blood sugar metabolism from now on. So this one is amazing. I just want to tell you that the ingredients in it are so great. They support healthy blood sugar, like the white mulberry, bitter melon, the chromium, the vanadium. The dragon's blood extra is a high antioxidant, and the prickly pear that regulates the absorption of sugar from the intestine. All these really help you with your weight loss, with energy level. I want to say I'm on it still because I have gained some weight over the COVID holidays, and it has really helped me curb my sugar cravings. I really don't feel like having pasta. I don't feel like having sugar or any kind of junk food at all. And it did just magic. And the family is very disappointed because I'm not baking anymore.
I believe it. Now, how does a person know if their blood sugar is off, Alicia? As far as because some people just keep on eating, but obviously that isn't a healthy method. How does one person know that their blood sugar is something that they probably should get tested, or what are some of the symptoms that people could look out for, so to speak?
Well, again, just like with the thyroid gland, the same, almost similar symptoms where you feel tired, you're craving the sugar, weight gain. Some people even have weakness where they feel like they're going to pass out. And they have to grab something to eat. So those are the symptoms, and I would definitely get your blood sugar levels checked if you're feeling that. And this product will definitely help you out with what you are struggling when you are picking your foods and stuff. It will not make you feel like you want to eat the junk again. It gives you a lot of energy.
Okay, so now you mentioned baking. So now, because that's a huge weakness for me. That baking, oh boy, I'll tell you, that is that's an addiction. And so now your background, are you Russian?
No, I'm Polish.
You're Polish. Okay,
Hey, me too.
so there's Dave. Davey's on here. When I'm in Russia, in Ufa, Russia, watching the World Juniors, there's no food, there's no water, there's nothing allowed inside the arena, inside of the rink, inside. You
Hmm.
cannot bring, and they're serious about it. These guys had like AK-47s, and there's dogs
They're
and stuff.
thinking about your waistline, David and Mike. Sorry.
Is that what they're doing? Okay, except when you go into the lobby. Now, unlike North America, where it's just all the prepackaged foods and hot dogs and stuff like that, all the pop beer, whatever it is, they had what I would call like their babas, all these elderly women, these grandmothers, and it was all baked goods, freshly made
Yes, I
baked
know. It's hard not to taste one because they are amazing.
goods. Yeah,
But I have my mom bakes is an amazing
yeah,
baker, and
yeah.
being on this sugar metabolism, I am able to resist it. So really, David, I encourage you to try it. You will be so amazed.
See,
After
that's
dinner,
it.
you will not want to have any snacks.
Oh, see, the desserts here, like in this household, that's
Yes,
like dessert is a big deal, and as you said, and that's why I said culturally, if you come from a culture where it's expected that you're going to have
yes,
pastries and cookies and cakes and
yes.
pies, it is even harder to
It's very hard.
resist that.
Right. Well, I do love baking because of my background, but I also, my husband is Italian. So you can just
Oh,
imagine how much pasta and all this I
Yes.
have to make.
oh
So
my
it's
God.
not a
Yeah.
good combination at all.
No, you're talking food wise, just so we're clear on this. You're only talking about the
Yes,
food
yes,
part. Yes.
of
Yeah.
course.
We don't want a mad Italian, because that's not good either. No, we don't need that.
No,
Alicia, thank you so much for joining us here this morning. Always just a pleasure. You're wonderful for us, and great advice. And we're gonna, so if people miss this, this will go out later on today, so they can see what you're talking about. And also, you said for the Zoom, the
yes.
consultations one-on-one, to go to your site. What is your site?
So you can go to keto nutrition _1 on Instagram or on Facebook, and you can message me through there, or you can just call me at 647-460-8319, and I will be happy to help you with your cravings or anything else.
Oh, fantastic. Dave, you want to get in something else?
Yeah, I had another question for you. I was noticing, so on the Bell Lifestyle website, so number 40, blood sugar metabolism, it has a lot of, I guess, side products that people could take. What's the difference between that and the number 26 blood sugar formulation combo? Because Bell also has the number 26 supplement.
Yes, David, I'm not familiar with the number 26. We don't carry that one at Nutrition House, but I would think it's probably very similar. Or the number 26 has changed the name. I'm not quite sure. I would have to
Gotcha.
confirm
Right.
that with Bell Lifestyle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is possible.
Yes.
Alicia, thank you so much for this morning. You take care. Enjoy the rest of your
Thank you.
summer, and we look forward to speaking to you again.
Thank you so much for having me. Have a great day too.
Take care.
Alicia
Take care.
Revenna
Bye-bye.
joining us here this morning from Nutrition House. And as I said, we'll put this out later on today, so you can see a lot of things that we talked about and how to get a hold of her should you wish a private consultation. But it's always lovely to have her on the show, as always.